Nnamdi Kanu apologizes to Abia Commissioner of Police for threatening his children. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the leading secessionist movement in Nigeria, Indigenous People of Biafra. Last week, he lashed out at the Commissioner of Police, Abia State, CP Okon. CP Okon is a Biafran based as regards his name. And we know that it is not all the people living in that region called Biafra that are in support of Biafra. Some of them are working for this present regime and they are ready to work for any regime. Some of them do not buy into the idea of breaking away from Nigeria, while some of them, they do. But it's a mixed opinion here and there. But that is not the point. The point is that right now, IPOB is the group that is preaching against the structure that we have in Nigeria, the endemic and jaundiced constitution that we have in Nigeria, everything that is not just all right in that contraption called Nigeria, they are the ones saying enough is enough. We want to break from Nigeria. Now, the police commissioner Okon also replied. Now, CP Okon sent messages to IPOB members and said that they are coming with their own elephants, meaning the police, the logo of the police in Nigeria is the elephant. And they say, we are coming, and if we find any IPOB member, we will crush them. That is what the CP said. The IPOB leader took to his social media to air his opinion, and I'm going to go through his opinion. He claimed that he went overboard. He claimed that he should have gone after the children of the CP, that children should be off limit. Although the children, the people that are going to be gathered there are not kids like children, but then when you say children can still be 25, 40, they are still children. Of course, grown-up adults, but you cannot say, that's just the name. Children will always be children in the eyes of their parents. And the people that are going to be gathered there, they are also children of people. Now I'm going to go through the official. This is This is not hearsay. It's a lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not. He had to approach it in a diplomatic way, as violence is not always the answer to everything. Now, Mazi Nnamdi tweets this Friday, and that is tomorrow, in Biafra will come together to attend the funeral for my beloved parents, Eze Israel Oku Kanu and Ugoeze Sali Kanu. 2. During this time of mourning, the indigenous people of Biafra are living in constant state of fear. 3. The Abia State Commissioner of Police is threatening to disrupt the funeral, and there continues to be a large military presence in the area, which has a history of inflicting violence against the IPOB. Of course, you know what happened, Operation Python, and a lot of things that happened, and how he had to escape for his life. And of course, what led to the death of his own parents. He said they had shock, they took shock during the invasion of the military under Buhari's regime, and it wasn't that so good. His mom passed away in Germany, his father passed away in Nigeria, and it happened concurrently, and it's not a nice thing. So he went further to say, this has caused a rage of emotions for me. I have now gone from an extreme sense of sadness after losing both of my parents, not just one. Not that one parent is good to lose, but both of them left, and there is a huge void. There's a huge void. He cannot return back to Nigeria to take charge as the first son of his parents. His parents are royalties, and he is also from such. So he cannot return. Therefore, the stool might be empty, as he might be crowned the king in absence. No. So he said, this has caused a range of emotions for me. I have now gone from extreme sense of sadness after losing both of my parents to an extreme sense of anger, knowing that the mourners are in grave danger. So he pushed forward. He said, in this time of immense grieving and anger, I made threats against the children of the police commissioner and other Nigerian officials on my radio program, Radio Biafra. 6. This was wrong, and I sincerely apologize. Children should always be off limits. That is it. And he said, it was my intention to bring global awareness to the threats and imminent danger the government has placed on my family and community, in hopes that shining a global spotlight on the actions of the government will prevent them from inciting violence against my people. In doing so, I went too far. Now, that is it. When is it? How do people go too far? You have a group, you have an organization, you are a person. When do you go too far? First, you start making demands, then you go around it. So it's like he has come to a point whereby he himself is growing. When he met this man, that is Omoyele Sowore, in the United States of America, they had talks, they shared opinion. No one is an island, no one is the carrier of all infinite knowledge. There are times that you might have said something, acted in a certain way, and you need to go back. That is what they call revolutionary that reflects. Now, I keep repeating the same word several times when I kept talking about this. And some people come on and they say, oh, you are saying this and that and stuff like that. That is because people have not seen trends. It's like when you are in a football pitch and you're playing football, the people that are observing you are the ones that know where and how your mistakes are, not you that are there. So the observers are always the one that can see. I'm not just saying just observers, people that have knowledge. So I do say a revolutionary that reflects. You have to reflect to know when you are going off limits, to know when you are going too far, to know when you are beginning to, sing a song that is quite different from the original that you have been singing. So he finally ended with, "It is my great hope that the indigenous people of Biafra can mourn in peace on Friday and can live in peace every single day forward." So he must have spoken to some people must have spoken to him, he must have reflected and said, you know what, you are not here, the words you said, things will begin to happen, people might get incited, the police will definitely shoot, people will lose their life, your parents' body might not be buried, they might abduct it, whatever, and it's going to be a shame. So man, take it easy, calm down, do not speak words, you don't win with words. Do not speak words, you don't win with words. Action, they say, speak louder than voice. So the Nigerian me is still very much present in this compound, and we hope that things go as planned. This goes as planned. Now, someone thinks that the Western power must have advised him. I don't necessarily think so, that the Western power have to advise him, like he doesn't have sense, like he doesn't know what to do. That's just what it is. I think he also felt that he should reason properly and know how things are done. Now, there are some people that say that he's just a coward, he's a fool, that soon he'll be asking for pardon or asking for another official pay or whatever, and bail and all of that. Some say that he should die. If he wants to die, he should die as an hero, but not coming here. That can you look at Mandela, Gandhi, Martin Luther, Roosevelt, and the rest of them? The moment you run, you have shown the world that you are not serious. That's some people's opinion, but we're in a new dispensation anyway. So what is your own personal opinion as regards this? For me, I think this is a very wise step indeed. And like I said, there are different ways of approaching issues in life. Not every time that you have to be violent. There are times that you have to engage dialogue. There are times you have to engage some form of, a little bit of aggressive stance. There are times that you just have to do things with a diplomatic approach. That's just what it is. At the end of the day, we don't know why they will not allow Biafra to be in peace and not in pieces. Boko Haram is there, cattle herdsmen is there, terrorists are there, they are all doing what they are doing. All they are simply asking for in the South is a referendum so that the world can see that people do not want to stay in that contraption called Nigeria, and that enough is enough. Now, some people are angry about this. They say it's fake, it's a lie, it's the work of the zoo, that this is not right. Why? Because they are constantly in need of something to agitate them, to make them angry and violent, when most of them are just behind their mobile phone, typing and saying all hail Biafra. But they will never step their foot into the ground to see what is on ground. They've never been shot out. Some of them have never seen a gun before. That's not to say you have to be a coward, but then you live to fight another day. You don't end yourself just like that. So that's what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, let us grow together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.